The technological prompting is really cool because it's always consistent. You don't have to worry about training, 8 different staff in a group home to do something the exact same way every time, because consistency is what works best for our clients.
Technology makes our lives a lot easier. And now what we're doing is creating access to technology for our individuals with disabilities.
So when it comes to understanding medical necessity, really this is a device that's working on the cognitive level.
And it gives the client an opportunity to be independent as much as they can be, and still be able to get help without staff coming in and doing the whole thing for them. And it gives staff more time to interact with other clients or get paperwork done or whatever they need to be working on. It gives them both more independence.
He's not going to have to look at his staff for reassurance when he's completing a task. He knows what he's supposed to do, but he still looks at the staff to make sure that he's doing the right thing. And I think his MyGuide will take replace of that, and that will be his reassurance that he is doing the correct steps to what he's completing.
It helps me to relax and calm down and think about what I'm nervous about and think about, do I really need to be nervous about what I'm nervous about?
I feel the same way.
And do I really need to be stressing out what I'm stressing out about? And do I really need to be angry about what I'm angry about? And it just helps me to de-stress and prioritize.
It would help me maintain consistency in terms of my chores, what I have to do around the house, and just the basic necessities, and sometimes even going a little bit extra.
Personally, I got assistive technology for my daughter at home, and I didn't have a training on it. I didn't know how to program it. I didn't know how to change it. Once she reset it, I had to call an 800 number. I didn't get a hold of anyone, so therefore it wasn't used. And it's great to have the tech mentor that you guys have, because you've been so easily to reach. You've came out and given us multiple trainings, and we feel comfortable making those changes, and we know how to make those changes.
But the nice thing about MyGuide is that you can make those changes in the moment, and you can take pictures, you can include video, you can include audio content that are based on the user, based on the client. So the ability to make modifications on the spot to the program is one of the biggest selling points for me as a clinician, because I can easily, without calling someone or having to do a little bit of research, make those changes in the time it takes me to do a social media post.
So in some of the lessons that I've made, we built in, after each step, an option like, did you complete this? Yes, or no, I need help. So that is where, a staff member could be on the Chromebook doing notes, and it would pop up that, so-and-so couldn't finish this step and they need help, and they could get up and go help them finish that task or that step to the task and then move on.
I can build lessons to help me with really anything. I have cleaned my room, grocery list, morning routine, laundry, parts of my job. I was doing some stuff in Richmond that was really far away. It functioned just as it did at home.
If the intervention is a personal belonging of the learner, and they're able to access that without the human intervention of the family member for the most part. It's some front-end work which has vast positive outcomes for the learner. They're able to access independent living skills so much quicker.
And a lot of times I think we see staff doing stuff for the clients that they're capable of doing, and I think the MyGuide will let them show their independence with the stuff that they can do.
I think in the beginning it might be a challenge getting them, acclimated with the MyGuide and using it with the clients, because we have 2 staff from 3 to 6 clients, so depending on what's going on in the group home. But I think once that it actually gets into play and that everybody's using it that can use it, I think it's going to be a huge asset to the staff.
It's just such a useful tool. I don't know why you wouldn't give someone this option, this opportunity to be more independent and to learn new things when, there's nothing else like it right now. So,
And when we increase their independence, we're increasing their quality of life.
And we're giving them a voice.
It gives me more power. It gives me more freedom. It gives me more independence. To say, hey, look, I'm the boss.